using daggone Irish Spring down there. And this is coming from somebody who did it, who's done it. Stop. Lace keeps my man in place. Your pH balance is just not balancing the way it needs to. There, so we're just going like this. That's a box. Is that how you say that? Pristine.
Always in practice, tell you who has it. They just be fucking for status. I don't want nobody, man, baby. I need the baddest. As soon as I see you, the vibes on them.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Aries Routines. Today's video is my 2024 feminine hygiene routine. Y'all stay tuned. Before we hop in, this video is only for vagina owners. So if you don't have a vagina, see your way out and I'll give you a little time to exit stage left or right. Oh, wait. Okay. Hopefully they're gone. If not, why are you so nosy? Since I'm in bed, you already know that we're talking about intimate things. So therefore, I am going to be giving you an updated feminine hygiene routine soon. But first, I do want you all to know that I am now a YouTube partner. And with that comes a membership. So I do have 3 tiers for my membership. First tier is Fantasy for $2.99. Second tier is Born in Roma for $6.99. And third tier is Gentle Fluidity for, I think it's $24.99. Each tier comes with their own things. The final tier, you will be added to my close friends. You will get all of the same things the other tiers get, but it does give you access to my close friends. So if you haven't already, go follow Aries Routines 25 on Instagram and you will be added there. You'll get exclusive content, insight on what I'm doing, where I'm going, and just all the things. Now, if you are already a member, welcome and thank you so much. Y'all, it's about to get lit. So first things first, on my feminine hygiene routine, you may have guessed it, it was the first thing on my last feminine hygiene routine. It is water. Water is so important. Just think about how you feel when you're dehydrated. You may have a headache, you may feel sluggish or lethargic. Like, all of those things are affected. Your whole body is affected, and that includes your vagina. So water is the most important thing to have in any feminine hygiene, any routine. Start with water. Y'all, it's so very important. I am on a journey to start increasing my water. I do drink 1 of these a day, but that's only 40 ounces. So I fill it up again and I never get through it. So I think I intake about 60 to 65 ounces a day, but I do want to get to 80. So I want to get to 2 full ones of these without ice. But yeah. Water is the first thing on my feminine hygiene routine, and it dilutes everything. So even if you don't have any like BV, yeast, or anything, any infections going on, let's say you're just smelling a little bit more fragranced down there, it dilutes that as well. So water is a must-have. Before I hop into the next thing, which is still pertaining to water, I'm sorry if my camera is a little bit off. I did have to move my phone. Yeah, bear with me. But the next thing is I did test out liquid chlorophyll just to see if it gave me the internal deodorizing effects that it was giving everybody else. I went ahead and tried the HAPPYV liquid chlorophyll. Looks like so. And truthfully, it did not work for me. It did not work for me. This is not a part of the routine. I just want to do one of those, like, I'm testing it out so you don't have to. This didn't work for me. I've tested out another brand before, which tasted disgusting in comparison, but neither worked. I tested it out for a full 30 days, and I couldn't go that long without deodorant, without like smelling musty. And by that long, like I can typically go maybe like 7 to 8 hours like sleeping, and then wake up and I will be like, I need to put on deodorant. Not that I stink, but I can tell I might start to. Yeah, it was the same amount of time even after using this for 30 days. So I no longer use this, and I can't recommend it because it didn't work for me. But if it worked for you, please let me know in the comments which brand you used, and what else? How you use it. Do you mix it with something? How often do you use it? Just let me know, because I'm open to retrying it. But moving on to number 2. Number 2, where I've noticed like such a big difference in my feminine hygiene, is when I am eating cleaner, where I'm avoiding processed foods, processed sugars. Homegirl, like, she got a little pep in her step. Like, I notice a very big difference if I'm eating a lot of like processed foods, because I just moved. Like, my diet has been kind of all over the place, and so we're finally getting back on track. But like, we were eating out a lot and like things like that, and I just noticed like it wasn't like a BV smell or yeast infection or anything like that. It's just like homegirl was smelling a little bit like more musty or musky. Like, you have a natural scent, but I was like, it's more pungent. Like, it was more loud, and I wanted her to quiet down. Just quiet down. So I noticed that when I'm eating a lot of processed foods, like, it is a stronger scent versus when I'm eating cleaner. Of course, you are what you eat, you are what you intake. If you're intaking a lot of water, if you're intaking a lot of green leafy vegetables and like healthy proteins and things like that, you will smell better. So that is still number 2. I notice a big difference. And number 3, this does come with a disclaimer. I am not a doctor, a medical professional, or anything of that nature. So please go to your doctor before you intake any supplements. With that being said, and I don't know where the other one went. This is my second bottle. Pre and probiotics. I have been using HAPPYV pre and probiotics. Looks like so. These are hands down the best probiotics that I have ever used. And I don't know if it's because it also has a prebiotic, but I have noticed a large, like huge difference in not only like my vaginal health, but also seems like it really helps my gut health. I had a stint of not being able to poop. Constipation is no joke. And I was like, after that, no, we're not dealing with that. Like, it was like 2 weeks, y'all. And after that, I started using the pre and probiotics and the chlorophyll, and I noticed that this makes you go. The chlorophyll water made me go. So that, I will say, it worked in that sense, but that's not what I was taking it for. This has helped tremendously with just keeping things regular and keeping things balanced. Highly recommend. It is on the pricier side, y'all. It is, I believe, almost $40.
$40.
It might be like $38.99, but I know they had a price increase. So yeah, it is a bit pricey. Y'all know I have tested out so many probiotics. I will put them on the screen here. But this, hands down, go try it. Go try it. If you deal with like a lot of BV, yeast infections, or like you just notice your pH balance is just not balancing the way it needs to, go get them. Go get them. Go test them out, y'all. I'll put a link down below. I don't have an affiliate link at all, I don't think. I don't think I can get one, truthfully. But I can do like one of the like, you get this amount of money off and I get amount of money off. I'll put a link down below and y'all decide if you want to go through it or not. But regardless, get these. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. Up next is washing and what I've been doing. And I put my washcloth away. So y'all, I don't know what I was doing, but doing too much is what I was doing. I was using Lumi acidifying bar soap and Lumi acidifying body wash because I wanted to double cleanse homegirl. Like, I wanted her to be squeaky clean. And she was like, less is more. Less is more, because now I'm about to be loud. I don't know. I knew it threw off my pH balance a bit. Not like it wasn't fishy. It wasn't anything like that. It was more so just like a little bit funky. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So I was like, okay, let me dial things back. So I have only been using water, and I know there are people who are going to be like, that doesn't get you clean, that is nasty. Do what works for you. This is what works for me. I use water on the inside, labia minora, clitoris, vaginal like opening, all of that. Like, only water is in here. Now I have been only using water on the outside as well, on my labia majora and mundus, I believe it's called. Only water as well, just water in general on this area. Judge me if you want, I don't care. Homegirl, it has been in pristine shape. Is that how you say that? Pristine? I think it is. She's been good ever since. I keep rudely getting interrupted by my storage being full, so let's hurry this up. But when I get back from the gym, or when I'm on my period or things like that, I do use a gentle cleanser. One of them I do not have. It's actually a facial cleanser, but I will put it on the screen. Highly recommend that product. Also, I will use either the acidifying body wash by Lumi or the bar soap by Lumi. One or the other. Like, no need for both, and everything has been good. So yeah. Staying in the shower, I highly recommend a removable shower head. If you're only washing with water, especially, I like 1000% recommend. It doesn't have to be expensive. I think the first one I got was on Amazon for like $15. It just gets everything in all the nooks and crannies. It's so much closer, so it's just really washing things away. Even if you do use soap, it washes the soap away. You do not want soap to stay down there. So highly recommend. That's kind of number 3, a removable shower head. Changed the game. Okay, so up next, we're out of the shower. We got homegirl clean. I am going to be putting on the Lumi whole body deodorant. This is in the scent soft powder. It's very lightly scented. And I know we usually try to stay away from like scented products down there. This has not caused any irritation for me. I do put it, so what do we like this? Look at me, like in this area. So around here under the fupa, and then on the side in between like my labia majora and thigh fold, I put it in that crease right there. So we're just going like this. That's a box. We're going like this with it. I take it on my finger here, and then I'll do that and that and that. I highly recommend the solid deodorant. I have all of these other ones, right? And I know they said they changed the formula to not be funky anymore, but truthfully, there's just this little bit of must. Like, it stings. It stings. This would be the newest one. Let me see if this one smells any different than those other two, because those other two are older. Okay. I've been talking all that shit. I don't know if it's the scent. So this is the toasted coconut, and this smells exactly like actual flaked coconut toasted. Like, they got this scent correct. But I will say, I don't smell the that little musty. If y'all have ever smelled the cream deodorant, then you know what I'm talking about. I don't smell it on this. So That means their formula may have actually been updated to take out that musty scent. That is terrible. So maybe this will work, but I highly recommend the solid deodorant because it doesn't have that musty scent, never had it, and it keeps you fresh. So water down there and deodorant. I'm good all day. Like, no need. If I don't want to shower again at night, I don't have to, but like, to keep things clean, you can, you know, shower. I saw this video the other day and this guy was like, I'm gonna have to find it. He was like, some of y'all not sleeping right because you're not washing your ass before you get into bed. Literally, like, wash your ass, please. Wash your body. Clean your body. Clean. Get in the shower. Take a bath. Do something, but wash your body, please. Nobody wants to smell you. And I'm not even talking about intimate areas. I'm just talking about in general. Have a hygiene routine. Brush your teeth. Please. Number, I don't know what we're on, 4 or 5 at this point. Cotton panties. Once you're out the shower, you got your deodorant on, you're fresh and clean, put on some cotton panties. I think I've said this before. One of my old coworkers used to say, lace keeps my man in place. And I'm like, yes, but it also keeps other things in place. Your vagina is not breathing, right? You want a breathable fabric on your vagina on the regular. I'm not saying don't get some lace panties for every now and then. You want to feel sexy, you want to yeah, go for it. But on a regular basis, your day-to-day underwear, if you wear them, should be cotton. Cotton allows things to breathe, allows any moisture to hopefully dry. If not, you know, it's hot down there, change them. I've also told you all about that. Yeah, cotton panties. They're a must-have for staying fresh and keeping everything, what's the word? I want to say ruminating, but that's not the word. Just breathable. She needs to breathe. She needs some breath. Breathe some life into her. And these last 2 things are super duper random. One, don't let anybody's crusty, dusty child throw off your pH balance. Like, if their pH isn't balanced, so this would be if you are intimate with women, or whoever they identify as, if their pH balance is not balanced, it can throw yours off. If you're dealing with people with penises, if they are sticking their penis in whomever, or they are using daggone Irish Spring down there, and you have found that water works best for you, have them switch to a gentle cleanser. Have them switch to the same soap that you use, honestly, to help everything continue to be balanced. Don't let these crusty, dusty people throw your pH balance off. Please. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it.
And last, but like actually one of the most important things, go to the doctor, please. If you are experiencing anything that's abnormal, any changes in smell, changes in discharge, so this could be just anything out of the normal for your body. Your discharge could have a color, it could have a new smell, it could have a different consistency. So like any greens, yellows, gray discharge, anything extremely like thick discharge, anything that's also like watery. It's like anything abnormal, out of the normal for your vagina. Please go seek medical help. They are there for a reason. Also, if your smell is off, and I'm not saying just like oh, I need to take a shower kind of off. Like if it's all of a sudden fishy, all of a sudden smells like ammonia, or it has like a bread smell, which can come with yeast, go to the doctor. Allow them to help, but also choosing a doctor that you feel comfortable with in your regions. That is by far one of the most important things. Finding a doctor that you actually feel comfortable with. And when I say doctor, I am also meaning nurse practitioners, everybody else, like all of them. Find a medical professional that you feel comfortable with divulging any intimate details. That is very important. I am by far super lucky to have stumbled upon my doctor, and she moved like an hour. She's practicing like an hour and a half away, and I will be going to her still. I don't care. I don't care. When I find someone that is good and treats me good and is so open and vulnerable and just a positive like light, I'm sticking with you. I'm gonna stick beside him.
That's mine. And I'm gonna stick beside him.
But yeah, that is the final, I think that's the final thing here. Let me know down in the comments, what are some of your go-to products that you use? Also, no, I have one more thing and we're gonna wrap this up. I had to get close to y'all. Stop putting boric acid suppositories in your vaginas. Stop. Have you noticed that it isn't helping and you have to keep doing it? If you have to keep putting them in there, that means it's not, what is it called, solving the root cause, right? Come on, let's think about this. Let's think. If you have to continuously use something because your symptoms keep coming back, that means it's not fixing the problem. Stop putting that stuff in your vaginas. Please. Just stop. Now, unless your doctor told you to do it, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do what your doctor told you to do, because that is, some doctors do prescribe that. So I'm gonna take a step back on y'all. Y'all go ahead and do it if your doctor told you to. But if your doctor did not tell you to, and this is coming from somebody who did it, who's done it, stop. Please stop it. It's not fixing. It's not fixing. What it's doing is it's wiping out, and you've seen my video on this, it's wiping out all of the bacteria in your vaginal canal. And guess what? The problem was your bad bacteria is outgrowing your good bacteria. So therefore, if you're not doing something additional to introduce more good bacteria, that bad bacteria is still going to overgrow the good bacteria. And then you're back smelling a little different and you're putting another one in there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Fight the root cause. The root cause of most like BV and yeast infections and things like that is that you have not enough good bacteria. Find a good pre and probiotic. Find foods that introduce good bacteria into your gut and into that region as well. Y'all, stop putting that crap in your vaginas, please. Please go to your doctor first before you do any of that. Coming from experience, please. That wraps up today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below on your routines and all of the products that you have been using that are amazing for you, because I may or may not be testing them out. Just leave a comment. Just tell me. Other than that, I do have like videos coming out. Well, I have video ideas. I haven't filmed any of them, so hopefully they'll be out soon and I get to film them. Let me think. I think that's about it. Join the membership, please and thank you, so you can get this exclusive content and possibly be in my close friends if you get that Gentle Fluidity membership. Okay? All right. Bye, y'all. Oh, bye.